In a stunning display of political strategy, Democratic Alliance, DA leader John Steenhuisen has orchestrated a move that is sending shockwaves through the African National Congress, ANC, turning members of the ruling party against their own leadership and exposing deep-seated vulnerabilities that were long ignored. What started as routine opposition criticism has now evolved into a carefully executed campaign capable of shaking the ANC to its core. For years, South Africa has watched the ANC grapple with internal tensions, corruption allegations, and faltering governance. Factional battles have simmered beneath the surface, but few outside Luthuli House fully understood the magnitude of the divide. Steenhuisen, leveraging the DA's position in Parliament and a keen understanding of the ANC's internal dynamics, has managed to bring these divisions into the open, forcing a confrontation that many thought would remain hidden indefinitely. The genius of Steenhuisen's approach lies in his timing and precision. Rather than relying solely on public accusations, he has strategically highlighted areas of conflict within the ANC, amplifying the voices of disgruntled MPs and provincial leaders who feel sidelined by President Cyril Ramaphosa's leadership. By publicly referencing inconsistencies in policy implementation, unfulfilled promises, and controversial financial dealings, Steenhuisen has created an environment where ANC members are increasingly questioning their own leadership. Inside sources report a flurry of private meetings among ANC heavyweights, with whispers of discontent and concerns about political survival. Some MPs, traditionally loyal to Ramaphosa, are reportedly re-evaluating their positions, weighing the risks of continued allegiance against the rising tide of public dissatisfaction and Steenhuisen's growing influence. In effect, the DA leader has converted internal dissent into a weapon against the party itself. Steenhuisen's moves in Parliament have been calculated with surgical precision. He has leveraged key committees, question periods, and high-profile motions to put ANC leaders on the defensive, often forcing them to respond to allegations in real time, under public scrutiny. This pressure has revealed cracks in the party's messaging, with some members faltering or contradicting official statements during debates, further amplifying perceptions of disunity. The DA leader has also skillfully exploited national controversies such as the ongoing energy crisis, allegations of corruption, and policy mismanagement to highlight failures tied directly to Ramaphosa's faction. By connecting these issues to internal party disputes, Steenhuisen has subtly encouraged ANC MPs to reconsider their loyalty, suggesting that aligning with reformist voices might better serve their political futures. Steenhuisen's strategy has had ripple effects beyond the halls of Parliament. Public sentiment, already weary of corruption and poor service delivery, has taken notice of the growing tension within the ANC. Social media platforms are awash with discussions about factionalism and leadership failures, with Steenhuisen's name trending repeatedly as citizens praise his bold approach. Even within ANC-aligned organizations and provincial branches, murmurs of discontent are becoming more pronounced. Some party members have quietly expressed frustration over the slow pace of reform, Ramaphosa's inability to unify conflicting factions, and the perception that decisions are being made to protect personal and factional interests rather than the nation. Steenhuisen has seized on these sentiments, reinforcing his narrative that the ANC is collapsing from within. Experts argue that Steenhuisen's ability to turn ANC members against their own leadership is unprecedented in recent South African politics. It's a classic case of exploiting internal contradictions while maintaining a credible public position, says political analyst Nwabisa Mthembu. Steenhuisen is not just attacking from the outside, he's creating pressure from within, forcing the ANC to confront its weaknesses in front of the nation. Some analysts also note that the DA leader's approach may reshape the balance of power in Parliament, particularly if disaffected ANC MPs begin to support motions or inquiries aligned with opposition objectives. While the party still controls the majority, its internal cohesion is increasingly under threat, a fact that could have significant implications for upcoming local and national elections. The consequences of Steenhuisen's maneuvers extend far beyond political theatrics. By turning ANC members against their leadership, he is exposing vulnerabilities that could impact governance, public trust, and policy implementation. Ministries and departments tied to Ramaphosa's inner circle are under increased scrutiny, and some initiatives risk stalling amid factional disputes and public pressure. Additionally, Steenhuisen's actions serve as a stark warning to ruling party leaders. Internal loyalty cannot be assumed, and opposition strategy has evolved beyond mere debate and rhetoric. By creating a situation where ANC members may actively question or challenge leadership decisions, Steenhuisen has shifted the political landscape in a way few opposition figures have managed before. As the ANC grapples with internal dissent, the question remains, how long can Ramaphosa maintain control over a party that is increasingly fragmented? Steenhuisen's strategy has not only exposed the cracks but has also empowered those within the ANC who seek change or fear being left behind politically. One thing is certain, the undercurrent of tension within the ruling party has now surged to the surface, and John Steenhuisen stands at the center of it. His ability to turn the ANC's own members against their leadership marks a turning point in South African politics, one that could redefine the balance of power, influence the next election cycle, and fundamentally alter how the ANC operates in the years to come. The collapse from within is no longer theoretical, it is unfolding in real time, and Steenhuisen has positioned himself as the master tactician driving it. South Africa watches as the once dominant party confronts a crisis of its own making, while the DA leader solidifies his role as a formidable force in the nation's political arena.